Hello YouTube, it's time to do another Doom Snapmap review today. There's something I need to mention briefly, and then hopefully I can never bring it up again, but it does deserve being mentioned. So I got a request to review this map called Loose Screw from a fellow YouTuber, and then I asked this individual if they could give me a map code to go along with their map so that I could look it up, and I never heard anything back from them. So I just typed in the name of the map, Loose Screw, and search. Here we go. And I got this huge long list of all this different stuff that's Loose Screw. My goodness. I mean, is it Loose Screw 2? Loose Screw with 3 different maps? I mean, look at all these different maps. So my point is, this is really why I don't like just being given this is why I asked for a map code specifically, and this is really good etiquette for anybody who's, asking somebody to do a playthrough review. Just as a common courtesy, please always remember to give the map code along with the name of your map, because sometimes just map names are just very generic, like, oh, can you review my map? It's called Escape from Hell. Okay, do you have a map code? Nope! Okay, so, I mean, this is why it's kind of important, right? So, for future reference, please remember to give a map code. But because I'm very nice, I found another review for this map that Rockhard Gamer 45 did, and he posted a map code for it. So, fortunately, I have the map code right here, and I can look it up. UHE5 LCR. Yep, and there it is. There's only one map code. Loose Screw Episode 1. Come on, load, baby, load. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I know Manzilla recently did a video about a week or so ago where he talked about the sort of etiquette for what he calls the pimp snappers, or pimp snappers, pimp mappers, pimp mapping. It was a nice term. I just can't remember it, but if he didn't mention it, yes, giving the map code is certainly something that should be on there. Absolutely 100% of the time. So what do we got here? Loose Screw Episode 1 by Perfect Pastol. Chris and Ron has landed on a old planet looking for Charlie. Okay, well, here we go. So, I'm playing this map for the very first time. Never played it before, never watched any videos of it before, so I'm just going to play through it. You're going to get my live reaction. Once the map has ended, however it ends, I'm going to go ahead and give my final thoughts, my commentary, and then I'll sort of wrap things up with my favorite and least favorite things about the map. And I hope it was worth my time to bother looking this up. So here we go. Starting match. Chris, you okay back there? Yeah, are we even there? Nearly. I can feel the heat. Touchdown in 3, 2, 1, Now let's get moving. Were we supposed to be on a ship? I guess so. I guess that's one way to do a drop ship. I wouldn't know anything about that. Speed 560, heat 12. 560, huh. Alrighty. So this planet is Loose Screw. Indeed, this place was meant for a city. But one thing about Charlie, he worked here before, but he is not any kind of a worker. He had help. Now that room is only one. Please don't allow me to do it. Text is going a little fast for my life. One person can enter this room. Oh, but he's not a person, he's a demon. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna have to fight. Oh no, I'm almost dead already. The match just started. Ron, hey, come here. I can't come here. There's an invisible wall. Okay, I gotta destroy the crates. And I'm not sure, are we still on a ship or did we land? Oh, here we go. Whoa. He's trying to shoot at somebody. Alrighty. Something about some crates. What am I supposed to do with the crates? Oh, these crates? I'm supposed to blow them up? Oh. Maybe. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Guessing I'm supposed to just take this guy out, maybe? Is there a guy? Oh, in there. I'm not really too familiar with this type of module. I've never really spent much time in it, so I'm just gonna have to wander around, figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. Access denied. Need to find some health. Okay, I think I go... is there no way... Oh, I guess there's no way to get in there, is there? Oh, here we go. What the heck is... Is that a laser? That's hilarious. Okay. Boom! That was magnificent. Come on, Ron. And I'm Chris, right? Chris Redfield. I'm gonna punch some rocks. Nope. I got caught in an invisible wall. Jeez, this area is hot. Oh wait, destroy the gore nest. It turns of some red... Oh. I couldn't quite read it. I got destroy the gore nest though. Boom. Yeah, but why? We talk about red power cells soon, but right now, let's move. Go, go, go. Choose your way to go. You pick. I'll follow you, Ron. Oh, more weapons. Oh, I guess I only get 2. I'll take the rocket launcher, thank you. Oh, choose this way. Yeah, that... What? Hold on. Oh, okay, don't go that way. What? Choose this way. Don't go that way. Well, which is it? What am I supposed to do? Is there another option to go somewhere else? Choose this way. Okay. I can read the signs. Wait, it's access denied. It's not letting me go that way. And I don't see any switch to open the door. Or any of those badass lasers that can blow the door open. So I guess I'm gonna have to just sort of go the way I'm not supposed to go. Or I guess I can't go that way either. What's going on here? What's going on here, Ron? I can't go out of either of those doors. I guess I need to backtrack then, huh? Oh, I hear monsters. Or is it just that one dude that's in that room that I can't get to? Oh, goodness. I don't want to keep backtracking much further. Oh, is there something I missed, maybe? Still can't get into this room. So, only one person can enter this room. That one dude left, so I should be able to go in, but I can't. Okay. Starting to get one of those bad feelings about this map, like something's really screwy here. I guess maybe that's why they call it loose screw. Just because it's screwy, right? Come get me! Oh, no, he's not gonna attack me. I was hoping that guy might try to like charge at me and then like blow up his buddy or something. Well. Did I miss anything down here? Go this way. Is there like a hidden switch or something? I can't go out through any of these doors. Oh goodness, I don't know what's going on here. The longer I'm stuck in here, the more I feel like something just went horribly wrong. Can I get in there? No. Oh. Well, doggone it. I had a feeling this might happen. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna quit. Because I don't see any way to progress beyond this point. Oh boy. I'm gonna vote it vote it down. Yep. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Well. I think to say that this map was terrible would be, I mean, terrible, or saying a map is terrible is I mean, those are very strong words to use, which is why I feel it's appropriate to use those words when describing this map. Oh, geez. So, I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm kind of confused as to why somebody recommended this map for me to play. It just seems... It seems like somebody's first attempt at making a map, which I'm not going to hold that against somebody, but at the same time... It was just... It was like whoever made it didn't even test it. Or if they did, they tested it in a way that they really weren't thinking about what another player might experience, as far as you know, maybe, you know, if you don't do things just a certain way, it won't work. I mean, I don't even really have words to describe it. It was I don't even know where to begin. I'm just seeing a lot more done wrong than done right, sadly. There are a lot of, for one thing, there were a lot of grammatical errors, which, you know, I'm not going to knock a map simply for that fact alone, because some of these, you know, the Snapmap community is an international community. Could be that whoever made this isn't really that comfortable with English, but that wasn't the only thing. There were a lot of other problems with this map. Just the general lack of quality. I don't know. I don't even know where to start. But I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna get into my favorite and least favorite. My favorite thing about this map is I liked how there was a door that was blocked, and I got to activate a laser to blow it up. That was kind of cool. The laser was kind of funky looking, so I thought that was kind of neat. The panel that activated the laser didn't have any text on it, which is... It just goes back to what I was saying about just sort of this map having a general lack of quality. It's just very apparent that there just wasn't a lot of time and effort put into making this. Actually, I will say, on the as far as another thing that I liked the fact that you had your buddy Ron that you were following around throughout the map, and I mean, I guess good job with the AI path points on that. That seemed to all work pretty well. He didn't get stuck on nothing or anything like that. My least favorite thing about this map, I'd have to say, specifically, hands down, has to be the fact that I couldn't progress beyond that point that I got to. I got to that room where there's these two doors you can go through. One says, go this way, don't go that way. And the other one says, go this way. So, like, I stopped to try to figure out which door to go through. And in that time that I was trying to figure that out, I ended up just sort of getting locked into that room. And I couldn't go through either of those doors. I didn't find any switches that opened the doors. I just kind of got stuck. And I think that was probably an error in testing. I think what it might have been was that there was either a timer, which once it finished, it locked the doors, which I don't think that's probably the case. Or what I think it most likely was that I think this person probably set up a trigger for that first door, where once that door closed, once it like opened and closed, it locked it. So I think what the person who made the map, what the author was probably assuming, is that if that door opened, that you would just simply run straight through it, and then it would close behind you. And then he probably set up a trigger so that once it closed, it locked. But the thing is, I never actually ran through it, and so it never really got the chance to lock me in that next module, which I think if I had just gone through that door, I probably could have continued on with this map. But again, it just goes back to my sort of general feeling about this map, that it just wasn't thoroughly tested. It wasn't really it doesn't really have a lot of signs of just sort of a lot of time and effort and quality put into it. It's I gotta say though, I mean, it's kind of an interesting concept. I mean, all of those negative things aside, I mean, I kind of like the idea of, it's you and your buddy, this Ron character. There seemed to be a story dynamic to it, where you play as Chris, and your buddy is Ron, and you and him are sort of navigating this, I don't know if it was supposed to be you were still on a spaceship or you landed on a planet. There was some sort of dynamic. It seemed at the beginning that you were landing your ship or something like that. It really took a lot of imagination to kind of sort of follow along with the plot, because again, this is all just sort of happening within the module. There's not really a lot of effects, or I didn't see a ship. It seemed like that was kind of what was supposed to be happening. But yeah, I appreciate the attempt to try to bring some sort of story dynamic into the map. Sadly, it really failed, because just everything else about the map just sort of fell apart. There was some combat. The demons I fought were fine. There was a nice weapon selection, at least I can say. Was limited to 2 weapons, which is fine. But I feel like that was probably less a specific design decision than simply that the default was 2 weapons, and the person who made this probably didn't think to change it or anything. That's just the sense that I get about this map, just because there's so many things about this map that just say low. I hate to be cruel, but they just scream low quality, and just not a lot of thought and effort put into it. And I don't know. Maybe it was just that the person who made this map is just kind of like, trolling people by getting them to play it. I don't know. Yeah, so that's what I have to say. My favorite part is the laser blowing up the wall. My least favorite part is just the fact that the whole map just has a general lack of quality to it, and it's got some serious flaws that I think that any kind of effort to test out would have it would have been resolved before it got published. So, Loose Screw, I think you're probably better off just sort of avoiding this map. I hope the author kind of goes back and just... I don't know what's going on. I hope the author either fixes whatever it was that was causing that door to lock me out, or honestly just kind of scrap this map completely. But that's the weird thing, is like, this is episode 1 of the Loose Screw series. I think it goes all the way up to 10. There's 10 more maps of this. My goodness. I couldn't even get past the first. And that just kind of makes me wonder what the heck is going on here, because I would think that if the person who made this put in enough effort to make 10 episodes of this map, that they would have at least put enough effort into making it more playable. I don't know. This is just one of those things that is just baffling to me. I don't know. But if you get away, if you can take away one thing from this map, just one thing, it's, for goodness sakes, when you recommend a map, please give a map code, alright? That's all I ask, alright? So until next time, peace out.